Many times, I think this is the third try, guys. I had to it's not actually working to let me take out my rage out of what is happening here. I just witnessed my team being robbed, being hurt, and I have to pretend like everything is okay. And guess what? I'm not having that anymore. I'm not having that at all, because it doesn't make sense to me. I have to actually confirm if this thing is actually live, because many times I've been cut. Many times they're cutting me. So let me see if that thing is actually live. What a game. What a game. What a game. What a game. What just happened today, guys? What just happened? A lot of players are out. Crazy injuries that I was looking at that were not supposed to be injuries. That were not supposed to actually happen. It seems like Everton didn't come to play football at all. They didn't come to play football at all. At all. How do you injure a player to a point that he's supposed to be getting a red card and the ref just overlooked that point? Pickford injured Van Dijk to a point that he had to walk out of the ground. He couldn't even stand looking at the officials after what had happened. And you pretend that things are okay. And you say that we should continue watching football and enjoying football to a point that our players are getting hurt. Right now, we just confirmed that Thiago is out as well. Thiago is out. He was injured and nobody took that to their consideration. Everything was okay. Before I continue with this video, I have to say I'm sorry to the Chelsea and to the Southampton fans for actually cutting your game away from you guys, because I don't think you deserve, but I'm just carrying too much anger in me right now that I can't even control myself to a point. I don't even want to say things that I'll regret in this thing. I don't know what is happening with football no more. I don't get football no more. Why do things like this happen and you let them happen and you pretend like everything is okay and just let it continue like that? I don't even know when are my players gonna come back. Look at the 10. I was talking about the games that Liverpool are going to face. Look at the games that we have next and how many players have been eliminated out of our squad. How many players have been eliminated out of our squad? What is the next step for my team? What is the next step for my team? That's what I don't get. What is the next step? How do you I think I think they need to do something with these Everton players, guys, because I didn't see them there like they were interested in playing the game. They were not at all interested in playing the game. Richarlison pretending like he's the one who's hurt. He goes after it, like, come and see something. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He went straight for another man's leg. He got a red card, but Pickford did the same thing to Van Dijk. Already players are out. Players are out. And there's no coming back from that. Players are out. We don't even know what's going to happen after this. We don't even know what's going to happen after this. Tell me what. Let me hear in the comments, guys. What do you think should have been done by the ref after all the nasty injuries we just watched today, our teams going through? What do you think the ref should have done? What do you really think the ref should have done? Why was Pickford still in the game? Alan, how many players he took out? Why was he still in the game? Why was... It doesn't make sense, guys. I had to cut the Chelsea game because I couldn't actually continue because of the rage that I had inside of me. Klopp had to actually ask the people with the mic and everything to go away from them because they couldn't take the abuse and the things that were happening in this game. There was nothing that was even straightforward Liverpool's way. There was nothing. We were robbed. I have to tell you something. My players were beaten 7-2 against Aston Villa. I took it like a man and I took it like I had to do because we were not great at that game. But in this game, how come that we didn't even get even a red card? There should have been 3 red cards in that game. That's what I think. In my words, or in my sense, there should have been 3 red cards in the game. The first red card was supposed to be of Pickford because he wasn't interested in playing the game. He was after to hurt the players of Liverpool. The second red card was supposed to be Alan. Alan had no players. How many players did he tackle of Liverpool? It's like he was after blood just to hurt the Liverpool players. He wasn't given that red card. At the same time, the other red card was the one that was actually given, the one for Richard Alisson. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense, the things that were happening in this game. Let me hear from you in the comment section, guys. What can you take from this game? What can you say in the game? I don't even want to talk about the last goal because, in fact, I have no choice. I need to talk about it. I looked at the ball. I looked at this picture many times. How is Mane offside in that game, in that goal? How is Mane offside? Things that I saw today doesn't even make sense, guys. For the love of football, why would you do these things like this and pretend like things are okay, and you make us feel like everything is okay? What? I don't even get it. Cause if okay, maybe we might say it was not our day, but we played, we scored the goals, we got the injuries and we took it and we just continue with the game. But nobody was actually conscious for what they were doing in that game. All the Everton players continued playing that game and they were not conscious because all they were out for was for blood. Because one thing that Everton players were expecting, let me tell you something that they were expecting, because Liverpool played badly against Aston Villa, they thought they were going to dominate our team and actually win the game. And when they saw that the things were not going according to plan, they came up with the second game, with the second idea, which to hate them all, to hurt them all. All the Liverpool players were hurt and they were all going out with an injury. All of them were taken out of an injury. Thiago, after the game was finished, he went straight forward to Jurgen Klopp and he said, I don't think I'll be able to continue. He said that I am injured. And he has to go through scans. He has to be checked if he's actually eligible to play because he is now injured now. He's now injured right now. And at the same time, looking at the Mane yellow card. Let's talk about the Mane yellow card. Who deserved to get a yellow card there? Mane or that player? Did you see how high his boot was? There was a chance also. I don't remember, but there was a chance where Mane was supposed to head on the ball and there was a leg that was this high for Everton and it was not cautioned by the ref. It was not cautioned by the ref. I'm not a person who likes to go at the officials or at everything, but we need to come to some realization and guys and actually face the facts that Liverpool were robbed left, right and center. They were robbed left, right, and center. That should not have happened. And at this point, we are standing there. It's a draw, but it shouldn't have been a draw at the end of the game. It shouldn't have been a draw at the end of the game. Carlo Ancelotti, I don't know what are you teaching your players in this game. Are you teaching them to go after players' legs? Are you teaching them to play negative football to actually hurt? Because now you have taken out 2 important players for a team, and those were those were injuries that could end a player's career. Virgil van Dijk, I've never seen Virgil van Dijk walking out of the game like the way he did today. He didn't even run. He didn't even try to pretend like he can continue in the game. He just walked out of the game. Walked out of the game. That's what tells you how serious that injury is for the player. That's how much it means. That's how much he was hurt. He just walked out of the game. Now I wonder, we have about 10 or 11 games that are coming in a matter of few days. Every 4 days we are playing a game. Every 3 or 4 days we are playing a game, and Van Dijk is out, Thiago is out. What is going to happen from us, guys? What is going to happen from us? Now, we have to be worried now. We have to be worried about how we are going to continue with this game. We have to be worried how we are going to continue with this season. Because some players came out with no reason to play football, but to take players out of the game. That's what they did. It doesn't make sense. I'm really hurt, guys. I don't even understand. I don't know how other Liverpool fans are feeling. I don't know how other people are feeling with this game. But this is unacceptable. This is so painful to actually look at. I couldn't take it. I'm trying to look right now on my phone so that I can show you some of the things that I saw, guys, that we're not supposed to be actually allowed to stand, but we're let go to stand. Let's look at first. I don't know if you can see this, guys, because I cannot put it right now on this machine so that you see it. But let me show you something right now. I want you to see if you can see this. Look at how Pickford went on Virgil van Dijk there. Look at how Virgil van Dijk's leg is looking like right now at the moment. That's a career-ending injury, and they say that whenever there's an injury, it doesn't matter what happens, but if there's an injury that almost takes out a player out of the game, he should be taken out. But the VAR said that they deemed that injury you are looking at right now on the screen was not even fit to be actually reviewed many times. They just said everything was okay and they just let it be. That is just unacceptable, guys. And you can actually see I did put the Thiago Alcantara injury that he picked up from Richarlison, and he got a red card. I did put that one out. But guys, I think the FA needs to review this thing and do something about it. There has to be a consequence of those players after what they've just done to our players. They should be cautioned for what they've done. That's what I believe, and that's what I feel straightforward. There should be a caution to what they've done. Now let's talk about the last goal, the goal that was disallowed. Let's talk about it. Did you like have a chance to go look at it and actually come up with your verdicts and whatever you thought of the game? Did you look at it? What did you think of it, guys? What did you think of it? What did you think of it? Because it's unbelievable the things that I saw today. It's really unbelievable the things that I saw today. I'm trying to calm down because I actually have to try to prepare for myself for the Arsenal and Manchester City watch along. Chelsea is playing right now. I should be doing a watch along of it, but I'm not even. My head is not even in the game at the moment. I don't know what I need to do. These people can kill us, guys. These people can end the love that we have for football. They can end it just like this, and that is exactly what happened there. Why would you disallow a team that you have already robbed the whole 90% of the game? Why would you disallow the goal that they've scored? Why would you disallow them? They are trying to rebuild something. Everything is not working out, and they are trying to actually produce something. You disallow the chances that they've created, the goals that they've scored. You disallow them. Why would you do that? It doesn't even make sense to me. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I need somebody who can stand forward right now and actually explain to me what just happened today. Because I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. It doesn't make any sense. It's hard to take. This thing is going to be talked for many, many days to come. And it's going to be hard for us to actually say something about it. Oh my God. So guys, don't forget to click like, subscribe if you want to be part of the family, guys, because we are gonna be here all the time to enjoy the football and talk about football as we usually do. But I hope you enjoy this time. I need to see what other people are going to say about this game, what other people are going to react from this game. I was looking at Jurgen Klopp's interview. The man was not even, he didn't even want it to be in the interview. He was so angry to a point that he couldn't take every question that he was being asked from those journalists or those people who were asking questions. Because you can't allow, in the world of football we are right now, you can't allow things like this to happen and pretend and continue like everything is okay. I feel like my team was hard done. They didn't deserve to go through all those things. They didn't deserve to go through all these things. They came to play football, and sportsmanship should have been observed there. You should have observed that these people are not even in the point of actually trying to hurt, but to enjoy football. Like we all love football, not to go after players to a point of hurting them to that extent. That is an uncalled for, that is an unexplainable, and that cannot be taken. I don't expect things like that to happen in the world of football. Nobody deserves to go through all these things. It doesn't make sense. Mane scores a goal, they disallow it. Why did they disallow it? I have no idea. They're saying that it's an offside. I look at every angle. They show us an angle that it doesn't. The way they're only showing us money. They don't show us the line. They try to create their made up lines that they try to draw in the VAR line. They try to put it so that at least it looks like it's an offside, but it's not even an offside, for Christ's sake. They try to put it and they make it an offside. After robbing a team out of 2 players who are already injured and the 3rd player who should have been sent off, Alan destroying people's football careers, they do that in the end. Just like it's like I was watching a movie where somebody was being punished and they had to put in a good movie on top of the play team that has been favored. It's unexplainable. It's unexplainable. I can't even take this anymore. I can't do this anymore. This doesn't make sense, guys. If football is going to be like this and VAR, which we are saying it's our savior, it's going to go like this all the time, then what is the purpose of watching football? This hurts. I had to take out my anger right now to let it out there, guys, so that at least I could be sober for the next game that is coming, which is Arsenal versus Manchester City. And I have to watch that as a Liverpool fan, as other team play. And I have to pretend like everything is okay. Because I'm 100% sure that Virgil van Dijk could be out for some months. I'm 100% sure after that injury, Virgil van Dijk and Thiago are out for some years. Not years as such, that's just uncover. But they're out for some months. They are out for some months. That's how bad the situation has become. And that's how things are looking like for us. So tell me what you think in the comment section, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you think of this, because come on. You can't be doing these things to us, guys. You can't be doing these things like this to us. So this has been Sam, guys. I hope I can be ready for the City Arsenal game. By the way, before I go, guys, I apologize to the Chelsea and Southampton fans that I couldn't do your watch along like I had promised. As you can see in this video, there's too much anger in me right now to actually do that video. Too much anger in me. So let me calm down. Let me try to breathe and see what happens next after this. Let's see what happens next after this. But thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been the Football Connect. We'll see what happens in the next game. We'll see what crap or crazy things that VAR and their officials do again. We'll see. We just have to see. We just have to see. Now we have about 10 or 11 games and we don't even have a defender. I don't know, should I be angry at the game or should I be angry at Klopp as well for not buying players? For not buying another defender after we lost Lovren? Because now it's going to cost us. We were celebrating that with Thiago. Now Everton had another thing in mind. They decided to take him out of the game after coming from the coronavirus. We are in trouble, guys. We just have to face the facts. We are in trouble. I'm trying to think about it right now. My mind is now trying to actually calm down and think about the situation where we are now. And I'm seeing that Liverpool are in trouble. We are in trouble, guys. What's going to happen next? What is our next step after this? Virgil is out. Ali is out. Thiago is out. What is our next step? We have Ajax during the week for the Champions League. We have Manchester City in the coming weeks. I don't know days exactly, but the coming weeks. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? Wow. There's unexplainable. Can anyone tell me any glimpse of hope in the situation where we are right now? How are we going to overcome this storm? How are we going to overcome this storm? I want to hear from somebody right about now, or maybe in the comment section, then I'll read that later. I want to hear how is Liverpool going to overcome this storm, because we have about 10 or 11 games that are coming in a difference of 3 or 4 days apart. And it's the champions, is the Premier League, is the Champions League, Premier League, Champions League. Too many games that are coming, guys. And 3 of our players are out on an injury. Seriously, the serious one is Virgil van Dijk, followed by the Thiago one, and Alisson also is in the mix. We don't know, maybe there are other injuries that have not actually been figured out. I was happy 2 days ago when the Liverpool were saying that only 3 players were still out of the Liverpool training ground, which was Oxlade-Chamberlain, Alisson, and Naby Keita. I was happy that my team is actually there for the first time. But now, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm still saying thank you very much, and sorry to the Chelsea fans. We'll meet again on another video, guys, when I'm sorted out. My brain is angry. I have this anger in me that I cannot control right now. My brain is about to explode, and I hope that I'll be fit to actually do favor to the citizens and other people who will be there in the game that is coming, Arsenal versus City. Tell me what you think in the comment section. What did you take of the game? Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. We do videos of football each